Pandas are one of the most loved animals in the world. People everywhere smile when they see a picture of a panda. They look soft and huggable, with their round faces, black and white fur, and big dark patches around their eyes. Even though they look like a teddy bear, pandas are real wild animals that live mostly in the mountains of China. They are rare, special, and full of surprises. If you look closely at a panda, you will notice that their fur is not just black and white for beauty. It is thick and warm, which helps them survive in cold forests. The black fur around their eyes may help them recognize each other or even scare away other animals. Scientists are still not completely sure why pandas have these patterns, which adds to their mystery. Most people know pandas for eating bamboo. In fact, almost every picture of a panda shows it holding a stick of bamboo and chewing it happily. But what surprises many is that pandas are actually bears, and like other bears, their bodies are designed for eating meat. Long ago, their ancestors probably hunted and ate other animals, but over time, pandas changed their habits and decided to live almost entirely on bamboo. Bamboo is not rich in energy, so pandas have to eat a lot of it to stay alive. Sometimes they can eat for more than 12 hours in one day. An adult panda may eat up to 30 kilograms of bamboo in a single day. They eat the stems, the leaves, and sometimes even the shoots, which are the young, tender parts of the plant. They have strong jaws and big teeth that can crush the hard stalks easily. To help them hold bamboo, pandas have something special in their paws. They have an extra bone that works like a thumb, even though it is not a real thumb like humans have. This thumb-like bone lets them grab bamboo sticks tightly and strip the leaves or peel the stems with skill. Pandas live mostly in the mountain forests of China. These forests are cool, misty, and full of bamboo. Pandas like to stay in places where there is plenty of bamboo to eat and fresh water to drink. They do not like very hot places, and they prefer areas where they can rest in peace without much disturbance. Pandas are shy animals. They usually live alone and avoid other pandas except during the short mating season in spring. If two pandas meet outside of mating time, they might ignore each other or walk away. Sometimes they can be playful, but most of the time, they enjoy a quiet and slow life. One of the most surprising things about pandas is how small and helpless their babies are. A baby panda, called a cub, is born very tiny, only about the size of a stick of butter. At birth, they are pink, blind, and have almost no fur. The mother panda takes care of her cub with great care. She holds it gently, keeps it warm, and feeds it milk. In the first few weeks, the cub is so small that it cannot even keep itself warm, so it must stay close to its mother all the time. As the cub grows, it slowly opens its eyes and starts to develop black and white fur. After a few months, the cub begins to crawl, play, and explore, but it still stays close to the mother. A mother panda is very protective and will guard her baby from danger. The bond between mother and cub is strong, and the cub usually stays with her for about a year and a half before becoming independent. Even though pandas spend most of their time eating or resting, they are not as lazy as some might think. They can climb trees quickly to escape danger or to take a nap high above the ground. They are also good swimmers and can cross rivers if needed. Their strong legs and claws help them move in rough mountain areas. However, pandas are not aggressive unless they feel threatened. Most of the time, they avoid trouble by staying away from other animals. Pandas have a special role in nature. By eating bamboo and moving around in the forest, they help spread bamboo seeds. This allows new bamboo plants to grow and keeps the forest healthy. Many other animals and insects depend on these forests, so pandas indirectly help them too. In a way, pandas are gardeners of the forest, even if they do not realize it. Despite their peaceful nature, pandas have faced many problems. For a long time, their numbers were getting smaller because people cut down forests to make space for farms and buildings. As bamboo forests disappeared, pandas lost their homes and their food. Hunting and trapping also harmed them in the past. Today, pandas are protected by law in China, and there are strong efforts to save them. Special reserves have been created where pandas can live safely. Scientists study pandas in the wild and in breeding centers to learn more about them and to help increase their numbers. Thanks to these efforts, Pandas are no longer as close to extinction as before, but they are still considered vulnerable, meaning they need constant care and protection. In Chinese culture, pandas are seen as symbols of peace and friendship. They have been given as gifts to other countries as a gesture of goodwill, a tradition known as panda diplomacy. Many people also see pandas as symbols of balance because of their black and white colors, which reminds some of the yin and yang in Chinese philosophy. In art and stories, pandas are often shown as wise, gentle creatures who bring harmony to the world. Pandas also have some interesting behaviors. They sometimes rub their scent on trees to mark their territory. They make a variety of sounds, including bleats, honks, and growls, to communicate with each other. Cubs often play by rolling around, climbing, or chasing each other, which not only helps them have fun but also makes them stronger. Watching panda cubs play is one of the cutest sights in nature, and is loved by people all over the world. Even though pandas are well known, many things about them are still a mystery. Scientists still do not know exactly why they chose to eat only bamboo or how they managed to get enough energy from it. They are also studying how pandas find mates in the wild and how they raise their cubs without much contact with other pandas. Because pandas are shy and live in remote areas, it is not easy to watch them in their natural home. This makes every bit of new knowledge about them special. Over the years, pandas have become more than just animals. They are ambassadors for wildlife conservation. Seeing a panda reminds people of the importance of protecting nature, not just for pandas but for all animals and plants. Pandas show us that even the most peaceful creatures can face danger if their environment is not cared for, and they remind us that it is our responsibility to protect the world we share. Their lives may seem simple: eat, rest, and repeat, but within this simple rhythm lies a quiet wisdom. Pandas do not hurry, yet they survive. They do not seek to dominate, yet they leave a lasting mark on the land. Perhaps this is why so many people feel a deep connection to them. Pandas are a gentle reminder that sometimes, living slowly and peacefully can be the most powerful way to live.